Hi, I'm Shannon Bingham, and today we are here with Garry Clark. He is with the Omaha Inland Port Authority. So I'm going to introduce you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we're really excited about what you're doing. So give us a little scoop about what's happening with Omaha Inland Port Authority.
Yeah, so there's just a lot happening. First and foremost, Omaha Inland Port Authority was established in 2024. The goal was to develop some heartfelt economic development liberation for North Omaha by enacting efforts for all of Omaha. So we have two projects initially. We call them the twin engines. One is what we call the Innovation District Project, a $30 million fund to develop an innovation district. The second one is called Airport Business Park, which we are the grantor of, and that focus is on a $90 million fund to develop economic development activity through manufacturing, job creation, you name it. So it's site development and beyond. So that's where we are right now. And the Port Authority is the overall umbrella, which has the opportunity to create what we call incentive for development, real estate development, and so on. So,
this is brilliant for Omaha.
Yes.
So what are you hoping that this brings to this area in general?
I would say economic liberation to me is the key,
That's
which
the big
means
word.
that the residents of the area and the boundary, which is about 3,000 acres of land, 15,000 households in that core boundary that we're allowed to work in. I think making sure that people, number one, are homeowners, that they are gainfully employed, and also that there's innovation and activity there. So to draw people in.
That's amazing. Yeah. How have you felt the support has been with this area and the city?
Outstanding. Number one, we have to thank Mayor John Ewing for his amazing support. He's been a part of this process from the beginning. Him and his staff have been what I would call partners.
That's
clear
brilliant.
Partners. Yeah, and so I think them and beyond that, I would say a lot of the community partners in North Omaha and all of Omaha. I would say Heath Mello and the Omaha Chamber, they've been amazing partners as well. And honestly, the state economic development department as well. So we've really gotten a huge mix from Omaha, North Omaha, and the state.
That's great. I think things like this are so important to develop the city in areas that really need it. So what do you hope inside happens of these buildings? Like, tell me a little bit about what's going on in there.
I'm appreciative of that question because we're excited about this. It's, Millwork Commons is one space that we would look at as an example of what we want to build in some ways. Now, it may not be apples to apples, but we really want to enact art, culture, innovation, and job creation in that building. And so what we hope to see is the entrepreneurs that are in North Omaha, East Omaha, that they have a place to curate their activity and ideas. We see that as the R&D space, right? And we also see art and culture being tied to that. And then as that R&D builds into production, now we have Airport Business Park where people can expand their ideas. So that's the goal.
That's so great. So a lot of networking can happen in there as well.
Yes. We hope it's a central space, a hub for communication, conversation, and nurturing of activity and ideas.
Yeah, it's important to come together in these type of environments. So you've got networking, innovation, entrepreneurship, all these things. So what brought you to this level? Like, why are you so passionate about this?
That's a great question. So I'm originally from Washington, D.C., but I would say Omaha and Nebraska specifically has been my saving grace. I grew up chronically homeless in Southeast and Northeast D.C., and when I came to Nebraska, I went to Dana College in Blair and UNO for graduate school of public administration, and it really saved my life.
And Dana, you were a big deal.
Yes, at Dana,
Feel free to brag.
Yes, okay, so so at Dana, I was the first male national champion in the 600-meter indoor, and then broke 11 records at Dana and became a Hall of Fame runner. Even though it closed in 2010, they still inducted me into the Hall of Fame. So it's just really been an amazing story and opportunity with Nebraska. And so for me, this is hard work because I get to give back to the state and the community that's given to me. So
Now you've done a lot across the country too.
Yes.
So what are some of the things that you've seen outside of here?
Yeah, so I've been in Washington, D.C., where I've done Main Street organization development from scratch. I've been in Florida, where I've done city planning from the ground up, and also in Seattle area, where we developed a BIPOC chamber. We established a three-port system there through economic development. And so I've seen some models across the country that really are helpful for how we envision what can happen at the Port Authority, but
Yep.
also the Port Authority can really impact all of Omaha, and we really want to make sure people understand that.
So tell me how you think it can impact everyone here.
So this comes into the way of what I would say Senator McKinney
Okay.
and Senator Spivey has helped us to develop what we would call conduit bonding. So conduit bonding is the authority for port authorities across the state. There are 6 of us now. And those port authorities can actually utilize conduit bonding for any project within their
Oh, wow.
boundaries. So for us, this means a housing project,
Yep.
a business that wants to expand or grow or relocate. We have flexible incentives to bring them into the boundary. So that will be an opportunity for all of Omaha to
Yes.
benefit. And so job creation, the connection between North Omaha and the rest of Omaha will be easier and met better because of our location and proximity to the airport,
Yes.
to downtown. And so this is just a eclectic way to bring us all together.
That's great. So when does this all get going? When are we launching?
It's happening right now. So in the last year, we have acquired property. We have a plan to do an unveiling event on July 7th at 10 a.m. for 30th and Ames. We are going to announce the focus of 30th and Ames as the innovation district space. We also have Airport Business Park through Omaha Economic Development Corporation, who have acquired 4 parcels of land, 67 acres for Enterprise Park. And there is going to be an announcement of at least 150 jobs created
Wow.
in one of those sites. And its potential to 250 jobs if you collect all 4 of those sites. So that's just in the last year. So
Huge for Omaha.
mhm.
Absolutely. Well,
Yes.
well done.
Thank you.
That's brilliant. So who are the people that you've kind of surrounded yourself with right now that's helping you underneath coming in?
Well, I have to say, Senator McKinney is one of those people, and our board. I would say Chief Thomas Warren, who's the deputy director at the city. He is probably one of the key cogs to helping to churn out activity.
And he's been a part of the city for a long time, too.
Yes. I would say one of our other commissioners, Carmen Tapio. I could go down the list. Mike Helgerson at MAPPA, Brooke Aiken at OPVD, even Ernest White from American National Bank,
Yeah.
Mike Reedman from MP Dodge, Jake Hoppy from Hoppy Homes,
I love that.
Daviel Phillips, who is at Holland Basham Associates. The list goes on, and I'm
That's great.
probably missing someone in that
But
mix,
saying
but-
some names is a big deal.
Yeah, and so I would say it's a real good mix of leadership. And beyond that, we have the folks who have done work in North Omaha for many years, the Willie Barneys from Empowerment Network,
That's great.
and Terry Sanders. There's just a goal to bring us all together. And so that means the Omaha 100s,
Oh, wonderful. Yep.
even the Nebraska Enterprise Fund,
Yeah.
those partners, we really want to make sure that it's a village of connection. So those folks have been helpful.
It's so necessary when you're
Yes.
building something this huge.
Yes.
You also talked about residential spaces in there. Is that happening as well?
Absolutely. So we are required by statute to build 170 units of housing by 2028. And those homes can be 20 single family units developed and then 150 multifamily. So we envision the possibility of multifamily happening in the 30th and Ames area, but we also see an opportunity for commercial office space, which is lacking in the boundary.
Yes.
As you know. So,
Yep.
so
yeah,
we
it's important.
so we see the connection on 16th Street as potential single-family development. There are partners, developers right now doing development there. We have what we call request for information on our website.
Oh, good.
And that's for any developers that have projects or ideas. We really want them to come and chat with us about what their projects are.
So you're open to having people come in, because that's as innovative as it gets right there. Ultimately is to just have that thought, you know, pod coming in and everyone being a part of that. So
yes, I would say we want to do this with people, not for them or without them. We want to do it through them and in collaboration with them.
That's beautiful. So how has it been received in the communities now?
I think as people learn more about it, they are excited. We have the new emerging developers who we want to make sure are a part of the process. We want North Omaha folks who are steeped in the work in the community to have an opportunity to be hired in contract work and other things. We want to make sure that those people feel like this is their work. And so we're getting feedback on that. And the community is starting to rally around this messaging as they see action. There's been a lot of talk in other projects and activities. And so we say our slogan is real change, real investment right now.
Wow. And I think when people see the action, then it's integral for them to say, okay, I can put our stock in that and have faith that this is actually going to come to pass. I'm sure there's lots of people that have come through saying something.
Yes, and you know, that's the valid point. And so what you all are doing here is allowing us to share with the community and say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is the information that we need to get out there. Come chat with us. I will say early on, there were probably some things that people assumed might be happening. And so we know that this is about building trust with the community. And while that is a long journey, we want to make sure that our actions speak louder than our words. So
that's awesome. So tell me a little bit more about the event on July 7th.
Okay, so it is the unveiling event on 30th and Ames. We believe that if community folks want to come out and hear more about what we're planning to do for the Innovation District, this is the event for it. We will have the mayor giving an address about what he thinks about it, his history as a North Omaha resident, and we'll have several other folks, dignitaries, give updates. There's also a cool opportunity for families from 11 to 1. We're going to have a bounce house, snow cones, and we're contemplating a dunk tank for Senator McKinney.
Okay.
So there's an opportunity.
My husband,
And food truck. We will have a food truck system there. There are food trucks there, probably 4 or 5. And we're going to give the first 50 folks who show up free passes to get food truck food. So, yeah.
That's an incentive to come on its own.
Yes. So from 10 to about 1, there's going to be activity on that property.
That's so cool. So let's fast forward maybe a year or 2 out. What does this look like for the community like at that point?
I would say you start to see activity as far as a welcoming meeting space for entrepreneurs and developers.
Similar to here.
Similar to Millwork and the Ashton building. I would say that you start to see some eclectic R&D work tied to creative construction. How do we build new technology for housing? See that activity. We want to work with the University of Nebraska at Lincoln School of Architecture. We want to work with Metro Community College, University of Nebraska at Omaha. Want to bring that energy there. You will see at that time 3D print housing conversations and activity happening where North Omaha and all of Omaha have the opportunity to learn how to do that modeling and building right on site. So there's going to be also what I'll call the ubiquitous opportunity for entrepreneurs to learn and collate and connect. So, and art and culture. We want to see the places like the Culture House collaborating and curating activities on site on 30th and Ames and throughout our boundaries. So
there's some beautiful art in the community there.
Yeah.
So it's important to bring that to life for sure.
And one piece to that is we don't want to miss out on the other activity that's happening around us, right? And so we want to partner with the Malcolm X Museum. We want to partner with B&B Academy with Bud Crawford. We want to make sure that there's an opportunity to build some connection there. So people are not just driving to a place, but they can walk. Walkability is important.
Very much so.
Yes. And so we really want to make this a collective system. So in a few years, I hope that you are seeing some of that manifesting initially. And it'll take us some time to get the final piece to it, but I think it should churn out some activity right away.
That's so exciting. Like, this is a huge deal for this area.
Yes.
So, well, I appreciate you coming on today. Is there
Thank
any
you.
last minute thoughts that you want to get through?
I just want to say this is about North Omaha, but also about all of Omaha, connecting the dots and
It sure
bridging the
is.
gap. And so we want to make sure that people know that this is about real change, real investment right now.
And we're going to see it happen because you're making it happen.
Yes.
Mr. Garry Clark, this is awesome. How can they find you?
Yes, they can find us at www.omahaipa.com. And we're also off of Florence Street, so we're about Florence and Ames.
Florence and Ames.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Yeah.
And be sure to come out on July 7th and see the mayor and see Mr. Garry Clark and hear about what's happening with the Omaha Inland Port Authority. Thank you so much again, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.